Hello everyone. It is Sunday, October 6th, and I'm here to give you your astrological sign forecast with the runes for this week. I hope everyone had a very, very wonderful week. Please let me know in the comments below how it went. It was a very busy and overwhelming one for me, but I am still very grateful. It is definitely a week that I was like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. Oh, this is so much. Oh, but I am grateful. Oh, there's a lot of late nights and waiting, but I am grateful. I wanted to make sure that no matter what I was complaining about, that I made sure that I said, but I am grateful. Okay, so let's get started here. I want to thank everybody for being here, for supporting this channel. If you don't know me, I am Crystal, hence the name. And I am a single mom living in Mexico City, obviously from the States. I have 2 teenagers. I am somewhat disabled. I like to say, like they say on Queer, I am disabled, but not really. I did have a near-death accident in 2012, which left me with one leg shorter than the other, with lots and lots of bionic parts that aren't really bionic, and a lot of chronic pain and anxiety. So living in Mexico City probably isn't the best place for me to be, but I'm here to support my kids and also provide these readings for all of you. I just wanted to give you a little snippet of who I am because it's always good for us to connect. Always feel free to come and send me a private message, whether here on Facebook or on my Instagram, all by the same name. I would feel honored if you would share these videos as well, especially since this is a very new channel, my YouTube channel. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, Aries. So I'm gonna pick from the runes. What message do we have for our Aries people? This is the rune Taurus. Taurus is a warrior rune and is normally like this. When it's upside down, or what's called reversed, well, first of all, the meaning upright means, the reason it's a warrior rune is it means you know your mission or you know your path in life. Just as a Native American warrior would know what to do to defend their territory, they would jump on their horse with their war paint and their tomahawk and take off yelling, I guess in their language, charge. And they know exactly what they do, what they need to do. It's in their heart, it's in their soul, it's in their being. But when this is upside down like it is now, like it's pointing down, it means that you don't know what your path is, or you're veering from your path, Aries. This can be sometimes when we feel pressured from family, friends, or society to make a decision that maybe our hearts wouldn't make. For example, with jobs, society says you're only successful if you make a lot of jobs or have a lot of status. My city noises are on their way. My background, so much for my background music. I have background sirens today. Maybe this is a message to you, Aries, a siren to you to know that you aren't fulfilling your true purpose. But what I was saying is society tells you need to be successful, you need to make money, you need to be making a difference in the world. But I think that's why humans feel so lost. We have lost our true soul fulfillment. So I'm going to turn this right side up to help you find your path. And remember, your path doesn't have to be a grand mission like curing cancer for all time. Your path can simply be lighting up a room when you walk into it. smiling and making eye contact with people on the street. Sometimes that can change a person's life. It can just be something small, something that when you leave this world, people will remember you for. Okay, let's go for Taurus. Taurus, this is Ansus. Ansus is the rune of communication. It is right side up. So this is saying that you may get a communication. You may communicate to someone. You may hear from somebody you haven't heard from in a long time. But it's nice because it is clear communication, where if it was upside down, it'd be very similar to Mercury retrograde and things going awry. So this is wonderful if you have been feeling the need to reach out and communicate with someone. Even if that person hasn't been open to the communication before, maybe it's someone you want to repair a lost connection with. Maybe they've never been open to it before, but now they will be. This is a good sign for that. Okay, Gemini, we got our twins. What message do we have for our twins today? Whoops. Ooh, I like this one. This is Othila. Othila is the rune of home and family, and also house. The difference between home and house for me is that the house is the dwelling or the apartment or the structure, and the home is what makes it a home. The people who live in it, the feeling of home, everything underneath the roof. It is right side up, so this is a wonderful, wonderful thing. It means harmony in the home, or all things flowing well. For example, if you have home projects or house projects where you are remodeling or replacing the roof or doing anything like that, it should go smoothly. You should get good proposals for it. And this is very wonderful because sometimes it's very hard and very stressful to build a home. This can to build or remodel a home. This can also mean property. So if you're selling a property or looking for a place to buy, this should all go very smoothly for you. Okay, let's get our Cancers. Let's get to our crabs. What message do we have for the crabs? Oops, they're jumping out on me. Okay, Cancer. This is the rune Rai though, and it does look like an R, and it is upside down or reversed. This is the rune of travel. My question to you, Cancers, this week, will you be traveling, or did you have plans to travel, or were you thinking of traveling? With it being upside down, it's indicating this is not a good time to do so. So if you're thinking of traveling this week, if you can hold off till next week, it would be better. But also, if you are traveling and it can't be avoided, for example, you've had this trip planned for a long time, or it's for work, or maybe you're already traveling. It's not a serious warning, like the plane's gonna blow up. It is more that there are going to be delays, lost luggage, lost reservations. It doesn't flow well. Now the beauty, yes there is, a beauty of getting it in this position is you will now be aware of it. So if you did not get this rune and you went to the airport and your flight was delayed, you might be like, oh, I can't believe this. I just wanted to get on the plane. No, you might be, the element of surprise causes chaos in our life. So if we know that this is going to happen and you get to the airport and you've had this rune and you have had this warning, then when you get there, you can kind of laugh it off. Flight 392 to Cancun, Mexico has been delayed for 30 minutes. Crystal told me that was going to happen, and I brought my book. I'm prepared. So do you see where that can be a beautiful thing? Okay. But let's turn it, I like to turn them right side up. Let's try to make it a nice, happy travel. Okay, Leo. What do our lions have in store for this week? Oops, this one jumped out. Let's go ahead and grab this one since it jumped out. This is Inguz. Inguz is the male fertility rune. It is the sperm. It is the seed. This meaning is if you're trying to have a baby, this may be a good time for that. Also, if you're not trying to have a baby and I just terrified you, it can be the seed of an idea. That first aha moment, like, why don't I go into photography as a business instead of just a hobby? I'm damn good at it. I love it. And I'm doing it for free all the time anyway. So I might as well be asking for donations or actually offering the service. So it's that aha moment, that first initial idea. And what do we have to do with the seed? When we want to grow something from a seed, we don't just throw the seed on the ground, like throwing it out to the universe. We do that, but we also take care of it, right? We put it in the sun, we water it, we feed it, we talk to it, we sing to it. Not too much of anything. And so this is the actual seed. Okay. Virgo. Let's see what we have for Virgo. Virgo, we have Algiz. Algiz is the rune of protection. I like that it looks like a bird's foot. It is reversed. This way I think it looks like a broom, which is perfect for this month and all of us witches. So Algiz is upside down. So it doesn't mean you're not protected. It means that you feel vulnerable. You don't feel like you're protected. This was also a symbol that was carved on the baby's cribs and the warriors' shields back in the Viking times, because if you didn't know this, the runes are the Viking alphabet. So again, this is feeling vulnerable and not feeling protected. So again, I'm going to turn it right side up so you can again feel that protection. Remember, you are never alone. You have your God, guides, goddesses, ancestors, many people looking out for you, not to mention the angels and the archangels. Okay, Libra. What do we have for Libra today? Oh, Libra's gonna be happy. This is Fehu. This is the rune of wealth, financial abundance. These little sticks here actually represent the horns on cattle, because back in the Viking days, you were judged to be however healthy you were based on how many cattle you owned. The more cattle you owned, the richer you were. Okay. Scorpio. Let's see what's up for our wild sign. My daughter's, let's see here. One just flew out onto the floor. Let me see if I can find it. I guess that's that's a good one too. Wait. Just give me a minute to anti-gravity myself, to gravitize myself to the floor to get this. Right under the bed. Okay. Try not to knock down my camera setup. Okay. This is a nice rune for our Scorpios. First of all, it's an S. It is your rune because Scorpio starts with an S, or if your name starts with an S. It is a rune Sowulo, and it represents the sun, masculine energy, as well as success. It's non-reversible, so it's telling you that this week you have success in your path. The masculine energy represents physical steps you need to do to make things happen. Whereas feminine energy is more the nurturing, creative energy. So if you're working on a new project or a job or something in your life, think about the physical steps you have to. Such as if you're opening a new business, you would have to get permits, find the real estate for the commercial space, things such as that. Now we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, my sign. The wanderers, the wanderers, the dreamers, the travelers. Oh, this is Berkana, another female fertility rune. Well, not another one because we haven't gotten one of those. Berkana is the rune for new beginnings. Just as I was just talking about the masculine energy and the feminine energy, this is that nurturing energy. It literally represents the breasts of a woman, the mountains of Gaia. It's new beginnings, and if you are trying for a baby, this is a very good rune to get. New beginnings for a baby. It can also just be new beginnings for a new phase in your life, a new job, a new home, moving, a new relationship. But it's new beginnings, and because it's upright, not upside down, it means that they will go smoothly. It's like there's a little bit of blessings of the air of the angel's wings lifting you and taking you to where you need to go. Moving you through this new beginning. These beginnings can be awkward. They can be awkward and scary. Okay, Capricorn. What do we have for you today, Capricorn? Ooh, Capricorn has Nothies. Nothies is the rune of self-sacrifice. It's upright, so it has that flow of it's what you want, it's what you decide. You are willingly giving up something to get something you desire. For example, if you do want to go on that vacation that you haven't had in 5 or 6 years, you decide that you will work extra hours, save money here and there, put some money aside, maybe not go out as much, make those sacrifices of not going out as much, maybe not buying soda or cigarettes, so that you can be healthy and have that rockin' bod for that Caribbean vacation. Whatever it is, it's you taking control. It's you deciding, I want this, and I'll give up this. My desire is more important than what I'm sacrificing. Okay? It's like that flow of energy. Okay. Aquarius. We have our last 2 signs here. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? Oh, look at that. Aquarius got Sowulo too. Again, if you missed Sowulo before, for Scorpio, it is the rune that represents the sun, success, and male energy. Whatever you meet with this week should be met with success. Sometimes we don't recognize it as success though, right? We may think we failed at a project when in truth, somebody else in the company recognizes the project as important, or maybe your immediate boss did not and said, oh, this was terrible, try again. And maybe somebody from another department says, wow, I loved your work on this. Really, really loved it. Would you like to come work for our department? And ta-da! A new path has been laid. Okay. Last but not least, we have Pisces. And then I'll do our collective rune. I love this one, and see it's non-reversible. This is the rune Iwas for our Pisces, for our fishies. This is the rune of universal protection, magical protection. this is often we forget that we have it. And we don't even have any idea how often this comes about. Because we don't know when we were in danger that we were magically protected. When we got that phone call and we went left to go meet our friend at Starbucks, that we totally missed the accident if we had gone right. This is just one of those magical miracles that come into our life and just make things happier, funner. It can be those times of good luck. For example, if you are driving down the highway on a beautiful spring day with the music very loud and you kind of forgot how fast you were going because you're just living in the moment. The wind's whipping through your hair. Best song in the world is playing. You're singing at the top of your lungs. You just happen to look in the rearview mirror. There's a cop behind you with its lights on. Didn't hear it because you were singing. And then it goes around you and gets the car in front of you. And you're like, phew. That's that magical good luck. It's kind of like the get out of jail free card in Monopoly. Okay. Now let's pick one more for our collective rune. Now I want to remind everyone that even if some people may go straight to the time for their rune, for their sign. But there's a message for everyone in every single rune. If you sat here and you listened to every sign, there's a message for you in every one. And that's the beauty of the runes. They speak to everyone. This is the rune Perth. Perth is for our collective rune for everybody today, and Perth is another female fertility rune, and I can say that because we had Berkana before, which represents the breast. Perth, right side up, actually represents the womb or the gambling cup. It means that for everybody this week, this is a good time for taking a chance, going for it, taking the leap of faith. That's what the gambling cup means. It's favorable time to do that. As the womb, it represents more all of the known and all of the unknown, just like the universe holds for us. The womb is like the physical universe of man. It's where things are created. It's where all the known and all the unknown are, all the potentials. You know, when that sperm and that egg meet together inside the womb, how many potentials are there? Eye color, hair color, desire of what they want to be when they get older. So many potentials. The womb is a reflection of the universe, all of the known and all of the unknown. So that's it for today or for this week, you guys. I hope you're enjoying this channel. I would love to get some feedback. I'm kind of having trouble getting anything out of you guys. Does this resonate with you? Are you enjoying this? Is this your first time? Have you been back several times? Again, I invite you to my Instagram and my Facebook, Kenaz Readings by Crystal. Also, if you're enjoying this free content that you're getting, feel free to send me a donation for an exchange of energy. My PayPal information is in the description below this. It doesn't have to be a large donation. Even small donations are greatly appreciated and helps the energy flow. And it allows me to give you more and more free content. Please feel free to contact me if you want a private full reading for yourself, whether Russian gypsy cards or runes. I have readings of all budgets, even down to a 1 rune pull for just a few dollars. If you're liking this, please feel free to share, and I send this with many, many, many blessings. Much love, and I'll see you soon.